Alright, so I'm about to give y'all this law of attraction story because it is so unreal to me how amazing my day was yesterday, and it was so simple. So, for some reason, yesterday I had to go into work at 6 p.m. instead of 3 p.m. So, a friend of mine on the same day went into work and his boss told him to leave. Now, the reason his boss told him to leave was because he got sick the day before at work and asked his boss if he could leave and go to the hospital. His boss told him yes, and he went to the hospital. And, you know, he had a lot going on. You know, I don't want to say too much because it's kind of personal. But he called me and was like, bro, my boss made me leave, and now I ain't got nothing to do for the day and all this other stuff. So I told him not to worry about it. I'm gonna go pick him up from the train station. So, you know, we go out, I'm going shopping, and we getting a few little things. So he decides he wants to stop at this little crystal shop. And, you know, they sell energy crystals, and, you know, it's a store for people that believe in chakras and energy. So we go in there, and he's telling the lady, oh, I need a crystal for energy and all this. And the woman was like, what do you need that for? Why do you think you need that? And, you know, that kind of blew me because I'm thinking, okay, usually they wouldn't tell you that because I've been to the store before. So he was saying, oh, I'm going through whatever I'm going through and all this other stuff. And the woman's just like, you don't need that. Your thoughts are what are manifesting the things in your life. And, you know, I'm over on the other side buying this little chain, and I'm telling the woman, yeah, I've been telling him that. He don't listen to me when I tell him. It's funny how people listen to strangers before they listen to the people close to them. That just baffles me. So she's telling him that, so now he's in a good mood. And we leave the store and go to another store. And after we go to that store, we leave that store, and he see this guy, he talking about, oh, there go Young Thug. There go Young Thug. And I was like, why you playing? Young Thug will be out here for real, because it's probably the time he go shopping when nobody is out, because, you know, it's just a regular Wednesday. So we go to the mall after that, because I'm still searching for a hat. Actually, that's the reason I truly went out and ended up buying all kind of other stuff. So we go out there. The first store we go to, I'm like, yeah, they go Young Thug for real. Why you playing? He like, man, you flexing. And then, so Young Thug sitting right there. You know, I say what's up to him and keep it moving. He like, bro, they go Young Thug. He like, I can't believe I just saw Young Thug. And I'm just like, bro, that's because you thought about it. He was like, yeah, I know. And then now I get to see him in person. I'm like, no, you're missing the point. Your thoughts manifested to the point where you got to see somebody you thought of that quick because you were in the right mood. Because that woman got him in the mood to where he wasn't thinking about anything negative. His thoughts were, you know, at his strongest. And I was letting him know, like, that's what I've been trying to tell you what the law of attraction is. That's what I've been trying to tell you the whole time. Because you can explain the law of attraction to people, but until they experience it for themselves, it puts them on a whole nother level. I mean, I'm telling you, it can become an addiction when you first figure out how strong the law of attraction is. So once I explained that to him, he was like, oh, I see what you're saying, da, 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 da. So now he's all deep into it and all this other stuff. So we go through the store, you know, we having a good time. You know, we just talking to random people because we just do crazy stuff like that. So after that, we like, oh, we hungry. We really need some food. So we're going back to the car to go get something to eat. And for some reason, there was a guy that was introducing his clothing line to the store. So we go back the way we came from, and it's a man standing there looking like Jeffrey from the Fresh Prince talking about would you all like a glass of wine? And you know me, I'm like, is it free? And then he's like, yeah, it's free. He had a little attitude like, these niggas broke. So he gave us the little wine glass. And then another woman walk up, you know, she's working for the guy as well. She's like, would you like some of these crab cakes? The crab cakes were amazing. Everything was amazing. And he was like, oh, I didn't know this was going to happen. I was like, I didn't either. And I was like, it's amazing how we just thought about food and all of a sudden it's just food right in front of us. So the law of attraction just kept happening that day. And it's the most minute things that we look over where the law of attraction come from. And once you could visualize and see the minute ways that law of attraction attract you, then you begin to get the bigger portions of the law of attraction. So he was like, bro, did you notice that it was only 2 wine glasses on the first plate, and then it was only 2 of the crab cakes on the second plate? And I was like, dang, I didn't even realize that, because it was actually a plate that could hold 4 glasses. 2 were already gone. And then the crab cake plate had a whole bunch of spaces for crab cakes, but there were only 2 there. So I was like, dang, that's interesting. It's really just was. And when you get that mindset, that's really when the law of attraction becomes stronger and you can begin to channel it. When you get rid of negative thoughts and you're on a positive vibe. And what I was trying to get my friend to understand was like, yes, you saw a Young Thug. Yes, you consider him a celebrity, but you saw him in the flesh. He is a human like you. And I kept explaining to him and reiterating that you can be just as powerful as him if you put your mind to it. Your thoughts alone brought him directly in front of you, you know, even though we didn't really speak to him. You know, I didn't want to speak to him because he was with his family. That would be disrespectful. You know, I got respect for him. So that's the point I was trying to get across to my friend. And I just thought that was amazing how that happened. Like, just me having to go to work at 6 p.m. and be able to hang out with my friend. Him not be able to go to work. The woman, you know, speaking positive, you know, into his life at that time to the point where it manifested right in front of us. You know, I think it really changed his life for the better, because this is not the first time I experienced the law of attraction, because, you know, I do a lot of reading and things of that nature. So it was cool to see my friend actually get on the vibe that he wanted to be on, but never could understood what exactly I was explaining to him, because you cannot really get the law of attraction into your mind until you get it. It's like you kind of believe it, but you don't believe it wholeheartedly. So I just wanted to share that with you all. I thought that was awesome. And yeah, have a good day. Stay blessed. Stay positive.